zeros.
Determine the equation that has the components of the given quadratic function inserted correctly.
Oh my god! I don't need opinion, no. I did this for myself. My depression and anxiety.
The negative signs stay with the coefficients and constant terms. Now, let's solve for more zeros of quadratic functions using the quadratic formula.
Chicked from Chicago who love me, I couldn't stay with. Want to remind me that I'm your favorite.
Now let's solve for the zeros of the function f of x equals x squared plus 5x plus 3. Now, recall that in order to find the zeros of a quadratic function, we have to set the output equal to 0 and then solve. So let's do that. 0 equals x squared plus 5x plus 3. Since we don't have any factors of 3 that add up to 5, we're going to go ahead and solve using the quadratic formula. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 5, and c is 3. Let's plug those in. X equals negative b, so negative 5, plus or minus the square root of b squared, or 5 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 3, and that's all over 2 times a, and a is 1. So simplifying that, we get negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus, well, 4 times 1 is 4, times 3 is 12. And that's all over 2 times 1, which is 2. Now, simplifying again, negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 12 is 13 over 2. We can't factor the square root of 13, remember, because this 13 is a prime number and has no factors other than itself and 1. So we're going to actually come up with our two roots, or two zeros, of x equals negative 5 plus the square root of 13 over 2, and x equals negative 5 minus the square root of 13 over 2. Now, if you remember in the last example, we had two zeros that were both rational numbers. In this case, we have two zeros that are both irrational numbers, and that's because the square root of 13 is irrational, and whenever you add an irrational number to a rational number, such as negative 5 here, we're going to stay with an irrational number. Let's verify these using the graph of the function.
The boogeyman is my weird
Verify
guy.
these using the
I'm
graph
out
of
of
this
my
function.
color.
Notice that
I'm
our
out of my
x-intercepts
son.
are
I'm
already
out.
pointed
Well,
out here.
I'm out.
Since the square root of 13 is an irrational number, and we recall that adding an irrational to a rational gives us an irrational number, we need to approximate the square root of 13. We can do that by using a calculator. Square root of 13 in a calculator is going to give us a value of about 3.606.
Using constellation navigation
Let's
out to
use
my
this to solve for
destination.
these
If it
two
gets too
values
dark,
of
there's
x.
echolocation.
X is approximately negative
So why
5
you afraid of the dark?
plus
Cold heart get goosebumps. All style when that
3.606
moon's
all
up.
over 2.
Night rider with a tune
That's going
up.
to give us
So
a
who's
value of
up?
about
Who's not
negative
trying to like me?
1.394 divided by 2, which is about negative 0.697, which agrees with our value right there. So this one works. Let's take a look at the other one. X is approximately negative 5 minus 3.606 over 2, which gives us about equations that can and cannot be factored. Now we're going to explore equations that have discriminant values that need to be simplified.
Keep moving forward. I'm so weak. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. And it's just some